this is the task at hand, and knowing that if we can get through this, then it's one more step towards the goal.
The Celtics went charging into Game 2, looking to hold serve at home just as they had against Atlanta and Cleveland. But instead, they would run right into an ambush at the hands of the Pistons.
Rip Hamilton, left-hand dribble drive in the paint. The floater is up and good. Monster shot, Rip Hamilton, timeout. Celtics need to stop. They hand it off under the basket. The reverse is up and in by Chauncey Billups.
But the Pistons hold on, hit some big shots, and win it 103-97. So the Celtics finally lose at home. They were 9-0 during the playoffs on their home floor.
At some point, we're going to have to win on the road. We've gotten away with it thus far. That's been taken away. And if we want what we want, we have to win on the road.
When we lost at home, I think a sense of urgency went through us. Now it's time to search for something else.
We were like, oh my goodness, we haven't been beat at home. We're a place where we thought we were invincible. And going up to that, we hadn't won a road game either. So this was a hump we were going to have to get over if we were going to get to the championship.
As we made that trip to Detroit, the game day, you can feel the determination in guys.
I can remember walking in the locker room, you can hear a pin drop, nobody was really talking, everybody was locked in.
We're in the jungle, ain't nothing else. This is what matters right here. You feel me? Nobody knows.
Let's get it done, baby.
We got what I call that Boston swag now, okay? Okay, so what? Okay, we lost at home. Let's go win on the road. Let's go win on the road. Let's do it.
Driven to win Game 3, Boston came out on the attack and built a huge lead.
Allen back to Pierce. Wide open look for three. It's good.
To Davis on the right wing, on top to Cassell. Cassell guns for three, and that is through.
Wait, step up. Pick. We're looking for Kevin in the post.
And Garnett would help them complete their road to victory.
Garnett banks it in, and that would probably do it.
The Celtics grabbed the home court advantage back.
I said before the game, I told the guys, hey, we were doing the regular season. We was the best team in the league on the road. So let's go out here and try to show it, man. Everything that happened before all this is behind us. It starts right now.
But the proud Pistons were far from finished, and they would come storming back to even the series at 2 games apiece.
Left wing, he fires, he filled it up! Antonio McDyke has been the man for the home team tonight.
But Boston came home and reclaimed the upper hand.
Tonight, Ray Allen steps to his left, quick three, got it! Back-to-back threes for Sugar Ray, and the Celtics are in command of Game 5.
Now the series shifted back to Detroit, where the Pistons battled desperately to save their season. And early in the fourth quarter, they held a 10-point lead.
We got to stay solid on defense. Offense, we got to just stay solid as well. But defense is the key, all right?
We were in the huddle during the timeout. I can remember like it was yesterday, and Paul and KG was like, hey, we're not going back home. We didn't want to be in a Game 7. We didn't want to put ourselves back in that situation. Anything can happen, and they led the charge.
And wide left to Rip, on the floor, to the rim, blocked by Brown, to Ray Allen. Allen pushing, back to Garnett for the slam. Paul Pierce spins away from Stuckey to the left, explosion to the goal, kick back to Garnett, straight away, top of the circle, got it.
Mental toughness, fellas, let's go. Mental toughness.
To Pierce, left-hand dribble away from Rip Hamilton to the free throw line, spins, hangs in the air, flip shot, off the window and in, score it and the foul, and Paul Pierce can give the Celtics the lead in an 18-4 championship caliber run.
In that fourth quarter, I just smelt it. I was like, I didn't want this to slip away from us. I wanted to do anything I could, offensively, defensively. I thought my teammates really fed off of it, and guys just stepped up to get us over that hump.
Posey with the steal, he took it away. James Posey with a huge defensive play.
We made plays on both ends, we made shots, we got stops, rebounds, and that's what we needed. Mental toughness and also the physical toughness as well.
The Pistons are not going to foul, and the final 10 seconds will tick off the clock. The Celtics survive an opening round crucible. They eliminate King James, and tonight they have taken the torch from the Eastern Conference standard bearers
and what 1 year ago was pure basketball fantasy, an impossible dream, has now come true.
So let's go Celtics, beat LA, and Danny Ainge, thanks for bringing the big three together.
Yes. Beat LA! Beat LA! Beat LA! Beat LA! Beat LA!
Domination. That's what you should expect. To the finals. Peace!
In the finals, the Celtics would face the Los Angeles Lakers, bringing the NBA's greatest rivalry back to life. They had met for the championship 10 times, with Boston winning 8. And their battles were filled with legendary figures and memorable moments dating back to the 60s.
It's all over. The Boston Celtics are once again the world champions.
In the 1980s, the rivalry was reborn.
Here's Magic off the mark. So here's Larry Bird chugging down the court.
Larry Bird and Magic Johnson were the leading men in the revival of the Lakers-Celtic drama.
He didn't shoot it, 5 seconds left. Magic down the middle, just what I thought. A hook shot at 12. Good! 2 seconds left.
Now the stage belonged to league MVP Kobe Bryant, who had carried the Lakers to the top of the West and then passed the defending champion San Antonio Spurs in the conference finals. And they were favored to beat their old nemesis, the Celtics.
This is the NBA's marquee matchup between the two most successful franchises in NBA history.
You know, if there's one history you know about, it's definitely the Celtics and the Lakers.
This means more than the Red Sox, more than the Patriots. This is everything for me. I want them to win more than anything.
You see the Los Angeles Lakers, and I'm telling you, I had played them back in the day, and one of these guys was in trouble, had been on fire, and I had water. I would have drank the water instead of pouring it on them.
It's all about the Lakers and the Celtics.
Everybody's excited because finally we've got the Celtics and the Lakers back in the NBA Finals where both teams belong.
I couldn't have scripted it any other way. Just to be playing LA, hometown team, that was everything I could have dreamed of.
Tonight, it feels very much like the center of the universe. The 11th time the Boston Celtics and Los Angeles Lakers have met on the game's biggest stage.
All week, all I keep hearing is congratulations, congratulations. For what? For what? We're exactly where we thought we would be, but we're not where we want to get to.
Here we are. The truth is, we're the better team. Let's go out here and prove it. Let's go. Let's go. What we do. What time is it? Game time.
No one was picking us, for the most part, to beat the Lakers. And we were looking at each other, wait a minute, we're the team that won 66 games. And that really angered some of our guys.
We've been the best team all year long. All year long. Let's go out there and show them why. Let's go. Showtime!